estate business is a big deal, and it involves quite a number of people. Now, also involve quite a number of aspects. Like you have a developer, you also have a broker, and you have an agent. I'd like to channel my discussion into how to become a developer, a broker, and also an agent. Things you need to know, things you need to do, how you need to do them, where you need to get to achieve some things, and so what are other things that we need to know. So let's start with a developer, a real estate developer. A real estate developer is someone that is into development of real estate, just as the term goes, developer. He develops it, and there are different aspects a real estate developer can channel his attention to. A real estate developer can be someone doing the site and service process of the real estate business, site and service aspect of the real estate business. Site and service is get a parcel of land, package it, make your road, do street lights, enclose it with fence, and start building houses where people can actually come and live, or give lands where people can actually come and buy land within the enclosure, which is now an estate, and start building houses. Majorly site and service, you only provide the land, you provide road, drainage, electrification, security, and documentation for the place, and people come in and start building. That's for site and services. Why the development part is also the building. As a real estate developer, you go into a property, a parcel of land, and also build houses, sell it out for people to buy. Or if you're not selling, you could actually rent it out. Development is a big deal. As a real estate developer, you must have people in your team. You must have professionals in your team, as engineers, structural engineers, architects, builders, surveyors, and the rest of the team. The key part of development is how you sell. So you must have your sellers also, which are your agents, your consultants, depending on who you want to use the services. Development is a big deal, so you must be ready for it. You must know your onions. If not, you will lose. You must know, even during the building itself, you could have a quantity surveyor, so you will be able to know what it will cost you to get your property, the materials to do your building with. Yeah, people go into development. If you don't use professionals, you're going to lose out, because you're going to be having quack buildings. You see some buildings well done, and when you get inside, you just see the non-excellence in perceptions, in detailing. You see it and you know that, well, this guy is just cutting corners. He's just building houses, he's cutting corners. But when you see those professional developers, they deal also with professionals, because quality is a key thing when you do your development, and people can see it and appreciate it, and when they appreciate it, they can pay you good money for it. You'll not be those developers that will just do nonsense, just put all the rubbish together and just pancake it with plaster, and at the end of the day, people will come, and when they buy, they start complaining. You lose money at the end of the day. Why? Because you didn't use professionals. So please, as a developer, you want to go into development, you also want to own properties as a developer, please and please use professionals, especially your first time, and get the ones that will now work with you. So as you move on, you grow. As you move on, you increase. Development is a very big deal, and it's a very lovely thing, because you must be able to emphasize the property from nothing to something. Yeah. Architectural design does that for you, and once you're used to it, you begin to improve yourself. You love real estate, you should love development. All right, another part of real estate, another sector where you could also go in real estate is being a broker. Well, a broker is also an agent, but it's just that in some parts, a broker is a licensed agent. It's a professional person. let's say a licensed professional to handle brokerage. So he will now be getting agents or consultants to work under. He's not a developer, but a brokerage between the developer and the agent to make sure that the real estate deal is well concluded. You have estate surveyors, they are professionals. Those are like brokers. You know, the brokerage between the agent and the developer, or the end user and the landlord, like the tenant and the landlord, and other things that encompass the real estate development aspect. And you see, and as a broker, they also be paid commission. But the thing is that they have percentage which they will not give to the agent, because they are also agent, but just a professional body, a professional person. They are well arranged, they are well organized. As a broker, if you stand in as a broker, you could broker a lot of properties. I could give examples of brokers, but I'm not trying to advertise anybody. But this is it. Those are the licensed people you see on those buildings, where you see their signboards, where you see their banners telling you to meet so and so, call their office, do this. Most of them are brokers. They are brokers. Thank you. And you see, as an agent, you are the one that goes out, gets the client for the broker. If the property doesn't have a broker, sometimes the developer acts as a broker for his own interest. We say, I'm the one in charge. I don't trust my property in somebody else's hand. I want to be in charge. It's allowed. You can also be a developer and a broker. Now, for the agent that goes out there and sees property and wants to make money from it, he goes there, gets the amount, gets somebody to buy. And once the person buys, he gets commission depending on the percentage. Their professional percentage, there's actually an amount for brokers, for agents, and some people can pay higher. So it depends on what you are selling. If you're selling houses, if you're selling land, sites, services, it depends on what you're selling as an agent. Sometimes it's your ability to negotiate that gives you good percentage when it comes to commission. Yes, because there are some agents that tell you, so I'll do this in 2 days, I'll do this in 3 days. And you know, when somebody tells you I'll do this and it's actually doing and tells you if you can pay me this, it depends on how the developer or the broker wants the property to go. And I said, okay, I don't mind, I can discuss. But professionally, there's no cast on iron amount that has to be commission given to an agent. It depends on his bargaining power, but there's actually a fixed amount. All right, so if you want to improve yourself more, you have to do the grind. You have to know your business. As a developer, as an agent, as a broker, you need to know how to do these things. You need to have studied yourself. You need to have practiced. You have to work with a real estate firm or work with a developer. Even as a developer that wants to start developing, you also need to work with other developers and learn the art. I remember there was a property a friend of mine was doing somewhere around Lekki Aja axis, and I met someone because we are selling for the person, and the person was like, oh, this is the person that actually owns the project, but I'm doing it and is understudying it. And a couple of months later, I got to know that the person called, okay, I started on my own thing. And you see, they learn. You keep learning. Get the professionals, discuss, do your meetings, do your plus and minus, do your expenses, do your expenditure, do your cost of purchase, and see what your profit will look like. But as an agent, you don't have to worry about other things. You can go from different people, get the properties and sell. The major thing as an agent is that you can get buyers. And once you can get buyers, it's fine. That's all. And you negotiate your terms of commission. Now, some things used to happen. Some agents don't negotiate their terms of commission. They just feel the other party should know, and they miss out. They always have problem. You know, the people now like, you didn't discuss this. I know this is our professional fee, but it wasn't discussed. And at the end of the day, they feel cheated. So, our advice as agents, you should have discussed. And even if possible, get a agreement written out, filled. I will pay you this once this deal is done. We'll pay. But some people know it and they want to just quickly roll over everything, and they still keep to their words, gentleman agreement. Whereas some professional bodies, professional agents will tell you, this is what you're paying me. If you're ready, I go on. You sign this and I work for you. So it depends. Doing real estate is good business. Doing real estate is a business for the future, business for now, and business for tomorrow. you can always make money, but do it right, do it well, and you succeed. Thank you so much. Bye.